What's up, guys? I'm back with another YouTube video, but it's not gonna be like my normal vlog. I know, boo. Because my friend Kelsey, she was really upset that my last vlog that I had like a little tidbit of tips or whatever, she said it was clickbait because it wasn't a real video. So a lot of people have been asking me so many questions, so I figured that I would just like take a whole video and just answer the questions, because I wish I would have had something like this when I was looking up videos and stuff. So here we go. Question number 1, how did I plan? I didn't. I literally planned nothing. I booked my first hostel the day, no, I booked my first hostel like when I booked my flight, but anything after that I just booked it as I went. Like, I'm flying to Ireland on Friday and I just booked it last night, so yeah, I don't book it as I go. I don't plan anything. Did I find hostels before I left? No, just the one. That was it. Where do you find hostels? I find most of them on Hostel World, and there's other websites you could go to, like booking.com, but Hostel World is my favorite. It's really easy. It's all there, ratings and your credit card information's on there, so it's really easy. Can I use American credit cards? So no, and yes and no. Thank you. The other question is, can I use American credit cards? No. Well, I use, it's called like Capital One Venture One card or something like that, where it's like no international transaction fees or something, but because I think most cards are like 3% or something, and I really hope this wind does not destroy this audio, but there's really nowhere else for me to film, so I just gotta make do. Yeah, so American credit cards, just get the Capital One one. I don't think there's any other card. I don't really know 100%. That's just the one that I use. What backpack do I use? I use a 65 milliliter one that's shit. Don't buy it, because don't buy the bags that you fill from the top. Get the ones that open up like a suitcase. Big mistake. I would have got a way smaller bag. Yes, don't do what I did. I'll insert a clip of a picture of my bag and then the bag that you should get. How much money do I spend? It depends. Some days I spend €5 because I'm traveling on a bus for 12 hours, and some days I spend €100 because we rent a car and go to Gibraltar. You know, it's really hard. I try to stay below 100 for sure a day. That's including my like my food, my stay, transportation, all that. 100 a day, I try to stay under it. I usually do. I don't ever really go up for 100. Our hostel is dangerous. This girl literally asked me if people get killed in hostels. Like, no, it's not like the movie. Like, no, you're fine. So I'm gonna have security guards and stuff. That's fine. Am I going to continue to vlog after my trip? So I've got that question a few times now, and I don't know, though. I think I might, because my dad just moved to Tennessee, and I think that'd be really fun to vlog in the mountains and stuff, so possibly, yeah. What camera do I use? I use the Sony A5100. I get that, squash it so much! A5100. What editing software do I use? I use the... Okay, thanks. I use Final Cut Pro. People are just staring at me, really give no fucks. What laptop do I use to edit? A Mac. But now, like, my hard drive is getting so, like, I have so many files and things that it's like getting full, cluttered, so I feel like soon I'm gonna have to buy a laptop with like bigger gigabyte. Oh, it's gonna suck. What is my favorite destination? It's between Interlaken in Switzerland and Lagos, Portugal. Coolest monument I saw, this is from my friend's little brother, probably the Vatican in Rome. That was pretty amazing. St. Peter's Basilica, amazing. Cheapest spot I've been to, probably Krakow, Poland. Yeah. Can a girl just get a quiet video? Gosh. Most cost-effective way to get around Europe, for sure, a bus and train. I've literally taken 2 flights. Just take a bus. Flixbus is amazing. It's so cheap. Have to take Flixbus. Oh, this wind. Fly like a bird. I wanna fly away. Okay, what's it like traveling alone? this is probably like the toughest question for me to answer, because some days I'm like, oh my god, I would hate to people, because it's just like my roommates that I have now, like they're all together traveling together, but they're like all fighting. Something that I would be the worst thing ever to happen, I think for sure. But there's moments that I'm like, yesterday I was really sick and like ill, and I just wanted to like be with someone that I knew, and I don't know, so that's the kind, it is challenging at points. When I lost my phone, like if I was with someone I wouldn't even cared, like, oh, you have maps, like we're cool, but like I'm alone, you know. So it's definitely a challenge, but honestly I couldn't imagine never have doing this in being alone. Like if I was with someone, it's a totally different experience, because you guys have seen I went to Paris and Prague like with my friends, you know, they met me there or whatever, and it's amazing, but it's like such a different experience. Like you have to do things as a group, you have to like have other people's opinions and things. Like if I want to go just sit by the water and hear some guy play music for an hour, like I could, because I'm alone, I do whatever I want. So that's what you have to really think about, especially if like you're trying to travel with a group of people. Like make sure you guys are all on the same page about like money, travel, because you have the girls like in my group that the one girl hates staying in hostels and the other loves staying in hostels, and like so the one girl wants Airbnbs with super quiet and chill, and the other one wants to like go out and rage, you know. So like it's really hard to travel with people with such different travel styles. Yeah, so that's it. If you have any more questions, I'll for sure answer them. This video is really for people who have actual questions and concerns and stuff about traveling. I hope it was kind of helpful. I'm not like the most well traveled, you know, I've been doing it for almost 2.5 months now, so I'm not like amazing at traveling, but I've had my good and bad days, and y'all have seen them. Yeah, so if you liked this video, just give it a big old thumbs up. I think it doesn't really matter. I don't give a shit. You can give it a thumbs down. Who cares? Yeah. So I'll see you in the next one. So I'm praying that the audio is not bad. Oh my god! You almost just died.